LLP back in the building. You know what time it is. You know we got the gang all here. Man, we talking big stuff tonight, man. We talking Eagles. We talking them Lions. Woo! Game of the week, game of the month,
Yeah, yeah.
might be the game of the year. We gonna see what these boys talking about, man. But without further ado, you down with the infamous, diabolical, relentless, undeniable, undisputed, greatest tag team podcast champions of the world. Join the Juggernaut James, Sam and the Man Down, and my dog West the Architect V, and we are the Let Loose Podcast.
Yo, 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 yo.
What
Man,
up? What up?
big game this week, man. We got a couple Eagles fans that want to chime in and they want to tell their side of the story. You know, my boy Jordan James, the biggest Lion fan I know, man. I went down to Tampa last week. I seen a dude with a Detroit versus everybody shirt. So you know them boys is repping right now. Jordan, how you feeling right now, brother, man? Talk to the people.
I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. This game is going to be live. It's going to be all sorts of some shit happening in Philly this weekend. I'm going to say it like that. But yeah, welcome to the guests we got on the pod tonight. Williams, what's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Thanks for having me back.
Of course, man. Good to have you on here. My boy Clay, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's great to be here.
Well, that's good to know because, you know, you two have been getting on my goddamn nerves all season long. I'm going to just start it off like that as I welcome you to the podcast, texting me with the Eagles this and the Eagles that, Brandon Graham's unretiring, and oh, we done signed this person. I'm here to tell y'all I don't give a shit right now because we got business to attend to. Big game happening. Y'all already know. Let's talk about it a little bit, man. Let's talk about it. Let's get straight into the game.
Straight into the shit. Eagles, Lions. What is it, Monday night?
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Waiting all day for a Sunday night. Throw my picture up for me.
So we got the Eagles who were favored by 2.5 in Philly. That over-under is 46.5. I'm just going to sit back and I'm just going to enjoy this nice little conversation you guys are about to have here.
I feel you. I got my rocking chair tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Things might get a little feisty, fired up. So,
my goodness, I can bet.
We'll start it off like this. So, Eagles, Lions. Obviously, you know, y'all Eagles is favored by 2.5 points in your backyard, the defending Super Bowl champs. I'll start it off with you, Clay. As we all know, Philly's offense this year, they've had some offensive struggles this season. How concerned are you about certain struggles headed into this game against the Lions?
I think a lot of our struggles is inside on that coaching staff, more specifically Kevin Patullo. The guy's an idiot. I mean, it's just bad play calling. It really is. A lot of my beef comes on like third down plays, really. Like, don't matter what the distance is, he's running. Even a lot of the time, I even tell my brother, when like it's like a 3rd and 12 or something like that, the tush push, it's still there. I know you hate it. Treat it like 2-down territory. Get like 10, 11 yards, tush push, first down. It's there every time. But I will say a big struggle that I don't know if Josh will agree with me, but our O-line is not what it normally is. Cam Jurgens is out. Lane Johnson left the other night, came back, but he's not 100%, obviously. Jordan Mailata has not played great this year. He's playing good, but not great. Landon Dickerson had that surgery before the season started with his knee. He hasn't been great. Tyler Steen and Fred Johnson have been rotating out of that right guard spot. So I think that is a huge reason why our run game has not taken off like it was last year.
Right.
I do like Tank Bigsby, though. He showed out against the Giants. I was really hoping he would do something against the Packers.
That was a good pickup.
It was. It took us a while to actually see him play, like other than returning kicks, but it was nice to see that we have a good 1-2 punch if we use him. And that comes back to Patullo not utilizing his weapons at all. I mean,
so you're putting the offensive struggles on Kevin Patullo.
On the 100%. 100%. The guy's an idiot.
So Nick Sirianni gets none of that blame, though? He's the boss, man.
Here's
He's
the thing.
allowing this.
I saw him the other night. It was a bad play call, and it cut to him, and you could mouth read. He said, "Bad play call. Why are you not doing your fucking job and taking over? If it's that bad of play calling, you're the guy on the sideline that commands everybody. Take over." Because we saw earlier in the year, we watched the Rams game. We were getting our asses kicked. Jalen Hurts benched Patullo and started calling plays, and we won.
Yeah.
He benched Patullo himself.
Sometimes you got to do that, especially if you're feeling. If he's in the zone, you got to let him do it. Jalen Hurts, you got to let him go sometimes. But
throw the ball. Like, let him. It makes you mad.
These offensive struggles, though, lead to unhappy, disgruntled employees. You have a diva on your team, and AJ Brown.
Here's the thing. I thought the same thing, and then he came out yesterday in a report in the locker room, and I liked a lot what he said. It kind of like made me come back to reality in a sense and think maybe he's talking the truth, and we're pinning him as a bad guy because his past. A lot of it was just saying like he's pissed off with the whole offense in general, not just his targets, because the defense keeps bailing us out every game, and I agree, it is. They need to do their job. He's right. The whole offense needs to do their job.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong, but the thing is, like, why are you bringing this unnecessary attention to us when we got one of the biggest games of the season this weekend? That's when you're going to have this shit come out. That's when you're going to drop it on the stream. This is why they're going to make a thing out of it, and then to double down and to be like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm not apologizing for what I said. We do, and yada yada. Like, this is just unwanted, unneeded media. This is bad publicity, bad press heading into one of the biggest games of the season for Philly, in my opinion. Yeah. But however,
you don't have anyone else talking. They're all quiet. Everybody else.
You don't need to talk. Your play does play does the talk. You're the defending Super Bowl champs. You're winning games. It don't have to be pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, in my opinion, I feel like it's just not a great look.
It's only because it's from him. It's only because it's from him. I think if anyone else came out, like say Jahan Dotson, he gets maybe a target a game, if that. You don't hear him crying on the sideline or going on Twitch telling everyone it's a shit show. No, he's happy to be winning games, and that's what it should be. That's the only stat that should matter. I get it. You want to contribute more, but you're 7-2. Just be happy.
Fair enough. Offense is struggling. However, the defense is not. They acquired Jalen Phillips from Miami, and made an immediate impact last game. Definitely. Philly's defense has played really well the last 2 games. Williams, are you feeling confident about the defense heading into this game and moving forward the rest of the season?
Yeah. I still feel like our corner situation could still use a little help. I thought, Jared Alexander would be a little help on the cornerback position, but apparently he's going to retire now.
Yeah. Why would you sign that?
We talked about that too, Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what is you doing, bro? Like, why even join when you know? Anyways, continue, bro. I don't get that, though.
Yeah, and then the other corner that we just picked up, we haven't used him yet. I'm kind of wondering if that's because Adoree Jackson showed up last game and actually played well, unlike the rest of the year before that, because he was getting beat everywhere. But I guess we'll see. I think this is going to be a big, test for the Eagles defense to see how we can do against, a great running back and Jahmyr Gibbs. You got St. Brown on the outside for the Lions. I mean, got a lot of weapons that the Eagles have to stop. And, even looking back, I was like, man, the Eagles defense hasn't been playing that well. It's like they still haven't allowed a 30-point game this season yet, which still is insane to me. So I think, as long as, we have the Great White Hope and Cooper DeJean playing well and Reed Blankenship and, if Jordan Davis and Carter can get through the offensive line of the Lions, which has been beat up a little bit lately, the injuries, I think we'll have a better shot, but we got to get to that quarterback first. That's the main thing that we've been struggling a little bit with this year. Last year, we had so many sacks. And it was, helping out our corners. Slay was, a little older, and you had Gardner Johnson, who was, older too, but took him once we got once we got rid of them, the swagger was gone at the beginning of the season, and I think we're just finally getting that swagger back. that we should have had at the beginning of the season. But I'm excited to see what the Eagles defense can do. I'd like to see more with the offense, like Clayton was saying, but I think the defense is pretty much set, and Vic Fangio is a great defensive coordinator, in my opinion.
Yes, he is. Clay, you remember when they hired him and he was freaking out at work? I'm like, bro, this man is gonna be such a great coordinator. He was good in Denver, coordinator, bro. He was a beast.
I had my doubts, and I take it back. I love the guy.
Yeah, he wasn't a good head coach, but he's always been a good defensive coordinator. Always.
Yeah.
He's solid. He's proven. Not in Denver. I meant Miami is what I meant. I think he was defensive coordinator there. But anyways, that's definitely a good pickup. But I definitely told you that years ago. One thing I also told you that I will admit that I was completely wrong was I told you Terrion Arnold was going to be a better corner than Quinyon Mitchell. I look like a complete dumbass about that right about now because Quinyon is sensational, bro. He is a sensational corner, sensational young corner, and I'm going to tell you, Terrion Arnold cannot stop grass from growing. This man cannot stop nothing, bro. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But
quick
you win some, you lose some on that.
Quick chime in. The offense, the offense, man, hasn't been doing much at all. Y'all do just enough. That Rams game that you're talking about, where y'all scored all them points, I don't know what the hell happened to the Rams offense. Because they should have still been scoring points because they had the lead, what it was, 19 points or whatever in the fourth quarter. Like, how you just let that go? And you see Matt Stafford running through everybody else in the league pretty much. You know, he's had a couple hiccups or whatever, one with San Francisco. You know, you would have thought he would have ran through that stuff. You know, that should have been a 25-point deficit, you know? But you 3 and out, sort of like the Trevor Lawrence stuff, whatever, 3 and out in the last game. You know, like how your offense just stops like that, you know? So y'all took advantage of that stuff, but y'all do just enough, you know? Like y'all like to be in those deficits, and even the last game, 0-0 all the way to the fourth quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Y'all like to be in those deficits, man, because y'all know y'all gonna hang tight with the defense playing as good as they are. You know, they might not have the stats, but as a unit, they're still very, very good. You know, all you got to do, you're not blitzing 5 and 6 people. Man, you got your front four that's holding that stuff down real nice. So y'all don't have to do all that stuff so everybody can play in coverage. Everybody can play their position. There's nobody out of position to really a lot of that stuff. You got to throw that stuff fast. It got to be accurate, you know. So that's the thing about the Philly defense. Like I say, the offense, it does sputter sometimes, but they play to the level of the competition. This game, y'all can't do that stuff. Y'all can't do that stuff. Y'all got to come out playing. Yeah, y'all got to come out, man. Y'all can't be pussyfoot in this. Got to.
Yep.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Well emphasized. Let's go over some 3 keys to victory for the Philadelphia Eagles facing this Lions team coming in, this hungry Lions team trying to get back on track here. Williams, I'll hit you with the first one. Give me 1 key to victory for the Eagles to win this game.
You got to keep Jalen Hurts off his back. With Aiden Hutchinson coming through that line, we got to double him like crazy. I mean, the only other guy that I would compare him to would be Aaron Donald from St. Louis, or not St. Louis, Los Angeles, the Rams, when he played. He was one of the few players, we were actually one of the few teams that stopped him from getting a sack on any of our quarterbacks the whole time he played. So that's a positive. So if we can keep Aiden, from getting the Hurts, we'll have a better shot. But I think that's the first main one that you had to stop him.
It ain't happening. Hutch is coming. But I will tell you, though, they did do a phenomenal job last week versus the Packers. Micah Parsons and Rashawn Gary. Hurts didn't go down one time. So that was definitely a good sign. Good. That's a good key to victory. Clay, hit me with another one.
Force some turnovers. I think got to win the turnover battle.
That's
something that, like last year, we saw a lot of it punching the ball out. Haven't seen a lot of that this year. If we can do that, just I just haven't seen it this year. Like to see it.
Yeah, that would definitely help. Turnovers, man, lose you fucking so many games in this league. What about the last one, Williams? Which one you got?
Now I know this is going to be kind of rough, but the offense has to get going. I think Saquon needs to have a big game this this week just to open up our passing game. I mean, the Lions corners are, off and on injured lately. So we got to get the offense going. If that offense could get going, if they can get, the Slim Reaper and AJ Brown go on the outside with, Saquon running up the middle, I think we'll be pretty good and safe toward winning the game.
Yeah, you definitely
But
got to try to attack those corners. Definitely got
yeah,
to try to attack those corners. DJ Reed might be coming back this weekend for the Lions. I'm not sure yet if he's questionable, so you know how that shit goes.
yeah.
Any last one to add, Clay? Got a bonus key or?
Kind of limit our penalties because I mean you were talking a little bit about tush push. If you watch it,
false start every time.
Cheat every time.
False
Some are getting away with it. I don't agree with it. They should call it. If
Mhm.
we can, I think you're going to be watching extra close, so we can limit that.
Got to.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Really,
Mhm.
stop beating ourselves.
Yep.
I'm gonna add one real quick. You got to win in the trenches. That's where it's won. That's where the war is won, right in them trenches. If those guys don't handle that business, man, on that front line, on that defensive line, y'all got to handle that, because in a split second, Gibbs can go through.
Yeah.
In a split second, Bigsby can go through. Saquon can go through. Hurts can go through,
Yep.
Got to hold that stuff down. Like, Jalen Hurts really got to be the key to victory in this game. Not even just throwing. I'm talking about like with his feet because he be so poised back there. He feel like he feel like he got all the time in the world. That's what really pisses me off or whatever with Philly as well. Because I'm like, man, why can't nobody grab this mug, man? Come on, get this dude, bro. You feel me? Go get him. But he just be out there, man, in his own little world, man. Like he got all the time in the world. Don't have a care in the world. Don't have a care in the world. So he got to use those feet. Got to use those feet. If you get 150 passing and get about 100 rushing, man, that's enough to win the game. If you can move those chains, got to move those chains constantly.
Oh, definitely.
Well, they'll definitely show up. I expect Philly to show up in this game. Obviously, gonna bounce back here. Not bounce back because they've been winning, but still, they're gonna show up offensively, I believe. Who I'm worried about are they going to show up or not? This Lions and particularly their offense. Which Lions team is going to show up here, fellas? I'm talking the top 5 legit contender Lions or the same old Lions we've seen in all 3 of their losses this season, 2 of which were on the road, so that's slightly concerning. I think the Lions will show up this game. This is a pivotal matchup, possibly a preview of a playoff game, potential conference championship. Who knows? Last game, Detroit's offense did get back on track, largely because of Dan Campbell. He took over the play calling. They put up 44 points. Gibbs rushed for 142 yards, 2 touchdowns. Goff threw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. And nice to see Waymo, fucking Jameson Witt, finally got him a game. But Dan Campbell calling the plays, man, that's definitely crucial. Obviously, it was a big step up compared to the last few weeks for the Lions, definitely. But I think Detroit in this game, they're going to emphasize their play action zone run offense to test the stellar linebackers of Philly. They will have to attack the middle of the field as they love to do, but this is going to be a chess match. I'm going to tell y'all right now because Zach Bond, Nakobe Dean, and Jihad Campbell, dude, these linebackers for the Eagles, bro, they have the best coverage grade in the NFL over the middle of the field. Best coverage grade there is in the NFL. So that's very impressive. So Detroit's going to have to try to find some success running the ball, kind of get him to creep up a little bit, and then boom, get back and let Jared Goff fucking handle business. He torches defenses, man, and I expect him to stand on business here once again. Jared Goff's #1 in the NFL right now in completion percentage at 74%. Second in touchdown passes with 20 and only 3 picks. He's standing on business. Definitely the king of the North, man. King of the North. Top 5 QB. I said it here. God damn it. Y'all heard me. But I'm looking at Saint. Y'all know I'm that Saint Brown. To a Lions fan, the best receiver in the NFL. Top five again, top 5. That's my motto, right? I'm talking shit with y'all. But he's second in the NFL in receiving touchdowns. He's got 8 of them this year. Jahmyr Gibbs, third in touchdown runs. He's got 8. Their offense is going to be a big problem for Philly. I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's going to be a big problem. Their defense has got to hold up their end, however. However, I think their defense is up for the challenge. Sam, what do you say? You think the Lions defense, they ready for this, ain't they?
They should be. It's a lot going on. I mean, y'all seventh in defense right now, but y'all 31st in passing. So total defense, y'all seventh, but in passing defense, y'all damn near dead last. So that's going to be where the problem lays at. If AJ Brown or whatever decide to show up to work and get off,
He shows up, he just doesn't get the ball. According to him.
I'm just saying. If he decides to show up and have one of those monster games that we know he can have, after one of the rants or whatever, he's gonna try to score like 2 touchdowns. That's kind of how he plays that stuff out. He's the villain. He plays the villain. He's the Joker. You know what I'm saying? So, so you just got to be careful with those deep passes. Keep all that stuff inside. Keep all that stuff covered, tooled out. Like dink and dunks. Like I like to say, dink and dunks, man. With Jalen Hurts, let him get the little 4-yard passes or whatever it is. If you can stop the running game, man, you got a chance. But y'all fourth and sacks this year. So that's very crucial. Aiden Hutch, he definitely gonna try to show out because that offensive line, like you say, hasn't been intact like they have been in the last couple years. Y'all was like the top offensive line. But now y'all kind of sliding towards, I'm not going to say like towards the middle, but like the lower part of the top 10, So it's difficult to hold that stuff down, especially when you got somebody like that, man, that crazy wild man, freaking Tasmanian devil trying to get at y'all quarterback, So all that stuff like with the Packers or whatever, you ain't get hit. This man going to get hit. He might not get sacked as many times, but he gonna get hit and he gonna feel that stuff. So that's the strong part of the Detroit defense that you got to watch for. But I feel like, man, y'all definitely got to score more points though. I think it's gonna be more offensive that's gonna play a part in this game than the defense. Like I say, if you get one turnover, something like that or whatever, that'd be so pivotal because Philly plays really good ball, man. Like clean ball. They don't have a lot of turnovers. It's not like you got to three and out them. It's not a lot of turnovers. Hurts had a turnover, whatever the last game, whatever. But that's very rare. I think he had like 1 interception, 2 interceptions.
2.
He got two all year. Okay, so,
maybe 2. I think 2.
Right. So you got to just watch that stuff, man. Both of y'all are very tricky out here. Both of y'all guys are very tricky, like because the Lions can put up 50 points. The Eagles can stop you from scoring, like 15, 20 points. That's their bread and butter. It's not really the offense like it shows. They try to show the offense, but it's always been the Eagles defense, man. It's always been the Eagles defense. But I feel like y'all defense can hold that stuff as long as y'all don't let the deep balls fly. Jalen Hurts been really good on the deep balls too, though. When he gets somebody out there one-on-one, when you get Smith out there one-on-one like he did in the Green Bay game, he gonna put that bitch up there. He gonna put it up there, and that's gonna be accurate.
Jalen Hurts is one of the best deep throwers in the game. No question.
Like I say, he put that stuff on the money, boy, for real. So I can talk as much smack as I want to about Hurts, but man, he's done it. He's doing it. But golf is, like you say, golf is one of the most effective quarterbacks. 74% completion percentage, which is crazy as hell. 3 out of 4.
He's efficient.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And a lot of that stuff, not no dink and dunk, bro. That should be like 10, 12 yards, And the guy, Tesla, I like the new receiver Tesla or whatever. He kind of getting involved in that stuff too. So
he's getting more reps.
I got a lot of little things that I feel like can kind of push y'all over the edge, but y'all got to be careful, man, with these guys,
Yeah, Hurts is 16 touchdowns to 1 interception this year.
1 interception. I thought
1
he had
interception.
1. Yeah,
I thought he had 2. Okay. Yes, 1 interception. Very effective.
He got like 5 rushing touchdowns, whatever. So he's like So he's like 21 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Incredibly efficient, especially for an offense that everybody complains about every week. But for like the first 6 weeks, they were just so boring to watch to me, man. And, and then Drew Brees even called it out, and then they kind of stepped it up, showed flashes of the one big game that they had with AJ Brown and all that. But it really doesn't matter as long as you win. But as far as the Lions go, man, I expect them to hold their own, to show up. Let me see some keys to victory. West V, do you have any keys to victory for the Detroit Lions to win this game?
Well, I mean, you guys talked about it with Philadelphia. I'm going to talk about it with the Detroit Lions. Turnovers. Got to win the turnover game. You get pressure on your quarterback almost, I don't care who it is, maybe besides Patrick Mahomes for whatever reason. Almost every quarterback will make a mistake eventually if you get a lot of pressure on him. Jared Goff is no different. I feel like he's been known to, not necessarily chuck it up, but try to force the ball when he's getting pressure. And if he does that against Philadelphia, because they've been able to hold teams under 30 points, that could come down to a game time, or not a game time, but like an important thing that happens in the game that could turn it towards Philadelphia winning it. So I would say turnovers are key, obviously.
Fair point. Sam, you got one? Key to victory for the Lions.
I got to go with the running game. I got to go with Gibbs and Montgomery. I got to go with both of those guys. If one's not doing it, usually Gibbs is the one that's freaking taking over everything. He's like one of the best running backs it is out here. Definitely this year. But if he's not doing it, get that thing to Montgomery. Montgomery definitely he still got spunk and stuff too, man. It's like 1A, 1B. If you get those holes, man, you got to run through them. Don't get caught with the shoestring tackles. You got to run through those holes if they allow you those holes. It's going to be very few opportunities, but when you do, you got to break one for at least like 30, 40 yards, to move the chains. So I feel like the running game, man, going to be a pivotal part in both teams. Got to run that ball, man. You can't throw that ball in the air all day. Got to run that ball.
Fair point. You know what I'm going to say for the last key to victory for the Lions? Dan Campbell, I know how we roll, but if it's the first quarter and we done drove all the way down the field and it is 4th and 3 and we're at the 18-yard line, bro, nothing's wrong with taking the 3 points early on, man.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I'm just going to throw that out there every fucking time. You just
he's not going to do that, though. Man, he could be on his own 18 and he gonna go for that shit.
That is the most stressful thing as a Lions fan, bro.
80
It's like,
yards away, he gonna go for that shit on 4th and 2. Come on.
I can't stand it. I cannot stand it.
That's too much.
Like the fucking analytics, I get it, man, but
right.
Just fucking be smarter than the analytics. Take the 3 fucking points.
Analytics say 4th and 6, go.
Yeah, fuck that. That's
like I am on the
50. Isn't that what fucked you a couple years ago or last year when you could have went to the Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. The analytics told you to go for it and you went for it and you fucked it up. Yeah.
His analytics
for San Francisco.
Always all gas, no brakes.
Fuck that.
That's his analytics.
And that's how we lost versus the Chiefs this year. We had the bad calls and all that, but then 4th downs, man, we didn't capitalize on them. And you gave it right back to the Chiefs. They couldn't stop them, and boom, you lose. So take the early points is what I'm going to suggest. God damn it. That is so stressful as a Lions fan, bro. Take the points sometimes. Like, if shit ain't going our way or if, I'm feeling it too, more often than not, I'm good with it. It's like, okay, 4th down, we got this shit. We're rolling or whatever. If we're averaging 7 yards per play and they're not doing anything to stop us, like Washington last week, you think I cared that they went for it anytime? Washington could not stop them early on in that game, bro. They got conservative and started playing back, so Washington started scoring more in the second half. But, dude, they were averaging 6, 7. They were running on them, passing on. They did what they want when they wanted to do it. You go for it every 4th down. They can't stop you. So, but this game's going to be way different than that, as we all know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, that being said, time to game pick, brothers. Time to game pick. Get some game picks in. Yeah. Go ahead. I'll start with the guess. Which one of you Eagles fools I'm gonna start with looking like leprechauns with all this green shit clear in November? It ain't fucking March.
Little flip.
Clay,
right.
Who you got for this game? Who's winning? I know you're gonna pick your Eagles, but state your
I said
case.
Eagles. I think it's gonna be really, really close. Got us 24-21. I do think it's gonna be really close. Very defensive game, but I wanted to also say really quick, I didn't get a chance. One guy I am really worried about is St. Brown, because I don't know if you remember a while back, he was talking shit, saying if we did play them healthy, they would mop the floor with us. So now we kind of got a chance to see that. Not 100%, but he's out there.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the defense does their job, I do think it's going to be close, but give us the win 24-21. Being in Philly is going to help us.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely not going to hurt. I'm going to tell you right now, Saint is going to cook y'all ass, though. He is going to cook y'all ass. I'm
He's going
telling
to
you
have a
right now.
field day.
That man going for at least 100. You can put that in a parlay right now. That man is going to cook y'all ass. I don't care if it's Cooper DeJean on him. I don't care if it's Quinion Mitchell. I don't care who's on that man. He's going to cook. But Williams, how you feeling?
Well, y'all talk about your Lions, y'all talk about your Buccaneers, but at the end of the day, Philadelphia 316 just said, "I'll whoop your ass." So we're gonna take the win.
We wasn't healthy. We wasn't healthy.
Number one.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was supposed to be funny. My bad. You gonna talk? Okay. I like it. You think a lot of points, defense? What kind of game?
I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think both teams are gonna find their offense this game. I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think Saquon's gonna get running. So I think I could see like 35-31, somewhere in that area.
I like it.
Okay.
But I'm not feeling your Eagles. Clearly.
Obviously.
That was cute though. 316 just whooped your ass. You motherfuckers better pray to God Philly wins this game, and don't be avoiding my phone call. I'm calling both of you motherfuckers. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna stream the phone call and I'm gonna air it. Be like, yeah. Pray for both of these guys right now. They're going through turmoil. The Detroit Lions win this game. I'm going high scoring. I'm going over. I agree with you guys. I've heard it said a couple times here. It's going to be offensive scoring. Whoever has the ball last could win this game, honestly. But I'm thinking that points are going to be scored, but I think it is going to slow down in the second half. So I can see like a high score in first half, but I think in the second half, not a whole lot of points scored. They'll kind of make adjustments. Defenses will step up in the second half. I can kind of see something like that. I'm looking for a big game from St. Brown. I'm looking for Gibbs to bust it open a little bit. Sam, I am Laporta coming in at y'all. You know what I'm saying? So definitely got to watch out for these key guys. I'm really high on Philly. I definitely think they're poised. They're going to be right in position to go back. They're not going nowhere. I think Devontae Smith has and is your best receiver. I'm immensely worried about him. Dallas Goedert's been playing like a top 5 tight end. He's a touchdown machine lately. Barkley didn't really rush good last game, but the game before that, he really got on track. And it's only a matter of time. The best running back in the league is going to present you fucking problems. So the Lions got to come with their shit together, bro. But I'm picking my team. I'm going over the mark. Lions win this game 31-27. Detroit versus everybody. Bam! Who you got, man?
Go ahead, Wes.
Oh, Wes? Who you got, Wes, the architect?
So I know I gave you picks on the games and all this other shit, and you use your fucking pen instead of pencil and all this other shit. But I think I'm gonna change my pick from what I told you, the Eagles, and I'm gonna go with the Lions. I think
come to the dark side.
I think with Amon-Ra St. Brown, you got the dual-headed running backs, and as long as, like I said, they keep Jared Goff off his back and he doesn't make them forcing the ball where it doesn't need to be forced, and with Philly's somewhat stagnant offense, yes, they get the job done. They 7-2 or whatever, and 21 touchdowns to 1 turnover from Jalen Hurts and everything. I just feel like the Detroit Lions, their offense is a little bit better. Now, if A.J. Brown gets going, then it could be a toss-up, but I don't see that happening. I just, for whatever reason, they don't fucking like him, but they just won't say it. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know what it is. He's one of the best receivers in the league. Feed him the fucking ball. I don't get it. But nonetheless, I'm going to take the Detroit Lions on this one.
There you go. I say feed A.J. Brown a pacifier. Lions are on a mission right now. Feed him a pacifier. Sam Bam, take us home, brother. Who you got?
I hope this game ends in a tie because I can't stand neither one of y'all.
Damn, what we
Hope
do,
both of
man?
y'all lose. Straight up. For real.
We both beat the Bucks.
Zero,
My bad.
0-0, just like the Packers game. But nah, all realness, this is gonna be a great game. It's really hard to call this stuff because the Lions got so much stuff on offense. Eagles got so much stuff on defense. So really, it's gonna be a head-to-head battle, man. Them boys gonna go like this all the way to the end. But just being in Philly, man, I feel like it's gonna give it just that slight advantage, bro. Slight advantage, man. 27-24 Eagles. I got a 27-24 Eagles.
All right. We got our picks in. Thanks for that one, Judas. And
Man, if y'all was at home, I would
see what I'm saying? Clay, you can't give him shit no more. You see that?
It's about time. It's about time.
The 2.5 points is the sneakiest freaking spread. It is in the
so
NFL.
weird.
You know, it's the sneakiest one, and they're at home. I mean, you got to go with the home team, man. You got to go with the hot hand right now.
Definitely one of the best home teams ever.
We got 3 Eagle selections. We got 2 Lions selections, and that is going to be the best Sunday night football game of the season. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. And yeah, I can't wait to watch this game. Everybody let us know in the comment thread, if you're watching this video still, who wins this Sunday night matchup? You got the Lions. You got the Eagles. Eagles favored by 2.5. Over-under is 46.5. Who wins this game? Let us know in the comment thread. Thank y'all boys for joining us, man. That shit was fun. We'll have y'all on next week after we walk the dog on y'all ass in your own backyard.
Right.
We won't get the call back when the Eagles win.
No, not at all. I got something to do. I got
He'll say, new phone, who this?
He said, "I gotta cut the grass."
Yeah.
Got shit to do. My wife's hounding my ass. Man.
I gotta go wash the yard.
Appreciate y'all fellas, man.
Yep.
Y'all hanging out with us or what? What we doing?
Oh, I didn't know if we were off the fucking air. You didn't say nothing.
No, I thought you were waiting for them to. I thought you were waiting for them to go off.
I was chilling.
No, we good. We good.
Hey,
You can cut it, bro.
And my son kept coming in here. Daddy's doing his podcast.
All right, we out of here.